Welcome back to the Feathered Family. Today is Tuesday. We're starting up our week a little bit late, but that's okay. Yesterday was Memorial Day. We had some family over. I didn't get a lot done, and I also did not get the video posted on Sunday, but that's okay because each week I can set a new goal. So this week's goal is to have the video posted on Sunday. I got a couple new things to show you guys. I am personally very excited about them. I also just went to my local Joann's after work and there is not a lot left. So unfortunately, there's not going to be any more big Joann hauls. Here soon, I'm going to run out and grab some dinner and then I am going to work on getting last week's video posted. If I can get that done quick enough, then I might do some stuff around the office, but I have a feeling that that's going to take me up until bedtime. The first exciting thing is this. Yes, that is an old Kenmore sewing desk. I am super excited for this. It does need a little bit of TLC. We're not 100% sure if it works or not. Happy Wednesday. It is currently my lunchtime. I'm not feeling great, but I'm just chilling at home right now. Didn't feel like going out to run any errands, but I am going to show you what I did get yesterday from Joann's and I think the day before. They have paper bags and it's a mystery of what you get inside. They're all thread, but they're different types of thread. So this one's 20 for $6 of cotton thread, 20 for $6 of all fabric thread, and 20 for $6 of just thread. I also got some ribbon, some zippers. They were 80% off. More ribbon. And then I don't know how this stuff is gonna work, but I figured since it was like 80% off, I'd give it a try. It is fabric paint, some fabric sticky stencils. So I'm gonna have to get a plain shirt and see what I can do with those. I'm really excited to open these bags. I have no idea what's in them. So let's hope it's something good. This one is the 20 for $6 of just thread. Oh, great. They could have at least mixed it up a little bit. When I was there, they were going down the checkout aisle and the manager was telling one of the workers, just take stuff, throw it in a box and put $5 on it. So there's probably a lot of doubles in those boxes and stuff. I certainly don't need this many of teal. It's all a good deal. And then I got 2 oranges. Well, they're a little bit of a different color. I got 8 of this like rust color. That was the first bag. This is the 24/6 of cotton thread. This one looks like a good variety. I don't think I have any doubles in this one, so that's really good. And I needed cotton thread, so this is perfect. And I also do really like this brand. Lastly, I have 20 for $6 all fabric threads. These are all the same brand and it looks like these are 100% polyester, so that is also perfect. I know in one of my other videos I said that I use one color for everything, but I'm sure there will be some projects where I'm going to want to match the color just to make it look better, but for a lot of the stuff that I have been doing, the gray has worked out perfect. So there's all that thread and I'll pan over it here when I'm done. And then I got yarn zips. This stuff is from Saturday and the other stuff I just showed you was from yesterday, Tuesday. So between Saturday and Tuesday, a ton of stuff got wiped out. There was a huge difference of inventory between Saturday and Tuesday. So I'm glad I grabbed what I did on Saturday because they had none of basically any of the stuff in the bag left. So yarn zips, iron-on mending tapes. Some of the stuff I have no idea what I'm gonna do with yet, but a lot of this was 90% off, so I just grabbed a bunch of it. Like I got a bunch of these crochet hook packs because eventually in the future I would like to create crochet kits with a pattern that I write up, hooks, the yarn, and everything. I had to get this little plush. It's just so nice, so I wanted to get a little small and just keep here at my desk. Thread cutter caddy, plastic snaps, got a few of those, a few hook and eye pins, more hook and eye, more hooks, and more hook and eye. That's the last haul that I'm going to have. I do plan to probably go there tonight, maybe. I don't know. I might just go there tomorrow after work. Tomorrow is their last day, and I don't think they're gonna have like anything left. I will probably stop by just to see. So now I'm gonna get all of this picked up, and then I think for the rest of my lunch I'm actually going to clean up the new sewing machine that I got and see if it works. I forgot to mention that I did get 3 of these. It's 15 yards total at $10 a yard, so that would be $150, but it was 90% off. And then since I bought the whole bolt of all 3 of them, I got an extra 50% off, which then the total price came out to $7.50 total for all 3 of these. So that's crazy. Happy Saturday. Fun fact, I actually hate that noise. So, it's been a little bit since we last talked. First things first, which is pretty obvious. New location. I am now in my basement. I outgrew the office space that I was trying to do upstairs, so we went ahead and made it so I can do my stuff here in the basement. There is still a lot that needs to be done down here, but I have gotten a decent amount of stuff moved in. I also did go and get rubber mats yesterday from the store, which is what we lined the floor with, so that it is a little bit nicer. It is a semi-finished room, like there's a finished ceiling and the walls are just painted white, and there's some areas with those that need to be touched up, but I think I'm just gonna get some like tapestries or something to hang over them. So Joann's last day was yesterday, unfortunately. We did go around 6 p.m. or so, and they were all sold out. They had a close sign on the window, and they said come back tomorrow for fixture pickup. So that's really sad. I kind of wish I was able to go in one last time. I think we might go later today just to see what's going on, or maybe even tomorrow, just like a drive-by to see what's happening. But other than that, Joann's is officially no more. With that being said, I do want to show you what I got on Wednesday, I think. So there was a fight over bias tape. I did end up with this much. I was by no means the rude one in the mix. There was just some people that don't understand personal space, but Again, it was 80% off, so I guess I understand people crowding over, trying to get in the same bucket that you're looking through. All of that stuff, no big deal. I was there for a little bit and just kind of took my time grabbing what I needed from it. So I did get all of this, and it turned out to be like 60 cents-ish for each one, because they are normally $2.99. I got this basket, and then I got a bunch of zippers. The zippers were 90% off, so that was a deal that I could not pass up, so that's why I got a lot of them. I saw this stuff to make handmade paper, which is pretty cool, so I did grab a box of white, the handmade paper templates, handmade paper die, some crochet stickers by Big Twist, ribbon. Oh, this is a bag of my receipt. She handed me the receipt and I said, "Can I get a bag for that?" And she kind of looked at me weird, and I was like, it's raining outside and I'd like to save the receipt. These are normally $60, but I got them for I think $11 each, so I think I might keep one for myself and then have one that I either sell or sell as a kit for something. I'm not really sure what, but for 11 bucks I was like, why not? I got some little plastic snakes, handmade paper wildflower seeds. I figured it'd be kind of cute to make little paper cards and write thank you on them and have the seeds in the paper so that when people order, they'll get one of those with their order and then they can go and plant it. Interchangeable cord connector, 2 decorating kits, and more bias tape. I also got some more threads. These are very vibrant colors. So my new sewing machine can do letters. So it's not like an embroidery machine, but it can do the letters. So I figured that it'd be really neat to have some extravagant colors, some really pretty colors, to be able to embroider. I mean, I can also do freehand embroidery on that one, or even the really, really old one can also do freehand, so that'll be really neat as well. Oh, I also got this. I kept my eye on these when they had them. They used to have a bunch of them, but they stayed at like 50% off, which wasn't worth it to me. And then the last time that I went for like all the bias tape and stuff like that, I saw one sitting by the checkout and I was like, oh, is this someone's stuff? And she said, no, I don't think so. I think someone decided they didn't want it. I was like, oh, okay. So I got that for like $8. This just came in the mail actually a few moments ago. It is a kit for plastic snaps. So that's really exciting. I do like the Velcro on these, but I also think that snaps would also look good and function really well on these small little wallets. So really excited about this. And I've never used snaps before, so it'll be kind of interesting to try that out. So for some recent projects, I have this super cute bag. And it just has a single strap. And I made the strap long enough so you can do crossbody, or you can tie it and have it closer just on one shoulder and up higher. So I think this one did not take terribly long to make, so I think I might make another one of these here shortly. I do want to get some stuff around to take to the shop, so I did print some more labels out earlier. I have finally finished the chicken purse. I think I'm going to take that to the shop as well to display. These little quilted pouches ended up turning out super, super cute. I am going to give this one to my mom because she really liked the pattern on it, and also I used a water dissolving felt tip pen or something like that, you know, where you trace it on the fabric and then you're supposed to like spray water on it to have the pen disappear. With this one, the pen did not disappear very well. So there's still a decent amount of blue that is showing on the inside. So I was like, well, Mom, since you like the pattern, you can actually have it. So there's that one. And then for the second one I made, I actually added straps to the sides. So it's the same thing. Just only with this one, I went back to my old and trusty heat erasable pens that I get off Amazon. These work super well. I have 2 issues with these pens. I don't know that I'd actually get them again. They work great and they're a good price for what they are, but when you do first open a pen and start using it, you have to do a bunch of doodles on a piece of paper. I thought I had a piece of paper here with it. Oh, I do. You have to basically do a bunch of doodles on a random piece of paper to get all the white there at the tip to go onto the paper and for the red to actually start coming through. So I just have to sit here and, you know, do all that. And then when I finally get to the red, I can go back to using it on fabric, but I just blow through it so quickly using it on fabric. So I don't know why. It seems to be a pretty common pattern with heat erasable pens, even a different brand that I had before off Amazon. I don't remember how many were in here. I want to say like double what's in here right now for a good price, but I have gone through them in like 2 weeks. So I think I might try out a different brand next. So there's the quilted pouches. I do plan to do more of these as well. I haven't done the straps for this one yet, but this turned out super cute. It's just a quilted bag. I think it's adorable. It's so hard to not keep stuff for yourself. So I do want to get the straps finished for this as well. Another thing that I want to get completed today so that I can take them to the shop are these. They're like a sleeve, that's what they are, for like coffees. So like I go to Dunkin' sometimes or the coffee place at my work. It's like the plastic cup because I get ice and I don't like how it sweats right onto my hand or how it's like super cold, especially in the winter on my hand. So I'll take one of these, 100% reusable, washable, all of that good stuff, and I just slip it on the cup. It has the elastic so that you can use it on different sized cups. I just use it when I'm done with it, take it off the cup, throw the cup away, put it in my purse, and it's ready for the next day. So I have a lot of different patterns with these. I just need to get buttons on all of them. I got buttons on 2 of them. I haven't tied off the ends yet, but I did get buttons on 2 of them like a couple weeks ago, and I need to get buttons on the rest of these. That's the only thing left that these need. Also, in preparation to take to the store, I have all these pens in the cute little pouches. I just need to get a sticker on the back of them with the price. These are my stickers that I use. I just buy the Avery sheets. They're the 8160, and I just use a regular printer, and I use the Avery website to create my design, and then I stick these in the printer. Not a high-tech printer whatsoever. It barely has like a digital screen and anything. It's like this big. So I just stick these in the printer, download the printable PDF from the Avery website, and then send that to my printer, and it prints out perfectly. So I have that for the front. Basically it just says handmade by Kara. I take custom orders at karascrafts.com, and then it says see back, and this is what goes on the back. And this one has a QR code to scan, and it will take you to my Facebook page. And then it also says, thank you for supporting my small business, an arrow that points to the QR code that says Facebook, Kara's Crafts LLC. And then at the bottom it says email, karascraftsmi@gmail.com. For the pens, I'm just going to be writing the price on this sticky and then sticking it on the back of the pen. But normally I put them on little cards. I don't think I have any with me right now. Oh, Zoe's coming to join. Come here. Come here. Come here. Hi. Hi. What are you doing? All right, see ya. She doesn't know what to do with herself now since I'm down here and then Brendan's upstairs. She doesn't know whether she should come lay down here with me or lay up there with him. Okay, so I think the first thing I'm gonna do is go through and write $6 on each of these. I'm gonna need 23 of them, and then I'm gonna stick them on the back of the pens. Alright, so now that I have that written on each of them, I'm gonna go ahead and put them on the back of each pen. So now that all of these are labeled, we're going to set them off to the side because they are ready to go to the shop. Now I am going to keep getting my list together of the items that I'm taking to the shop and also price tagging all of them. These are the cards that I use for the other price tags. So I'll take one sticker, put it on the front, like that. And then I'll take a back sticker to put on the back. Hole punch. Now on the front, I'm going to write what the item is, and this is going to be the feather V bag. Just like that. And then I cut a small piece of twine. And I just tie it on there. So there's that. So I just got done labeling everything and making a list of everything that's going to the shop. So now we're gonna go down the list and everything that is on the list will go into the bag. First we have the V bag in feathers. And then we have the pens, but I'll leave those down there. The large chicken bag. Hanging plant. The cows with overalls. Now for any product that, seriously, for any product that has the safety eyes, I do have to include the warning choking hazard tag. So I did include that on both of these. There's the two cows with overalls. We have one bucket hat. 9 cup sleeves, Mickey Mouse pouch, 1 leggy frog keychain, 1 jellyfish keychain, 1 small watermelon keychain, 1 large watermelon keychain, 2 crochet keychains, well I guess these are wristlets, that's okay, 3 wristlet wallet combos. This fly is gonna drive me nuts. From moving stuff in to the house yesterday and out and around, there has been a couple flies let into the house. So there's all the goods. First, I want to show you. So this is how the cup holder turned out. So you just put it around the cup, and then you would attach the elastic, and then there's your cup sleeve. So I do use this empty, unused Dunkin' cup for display. So now there are all the goods. And then in the back little side pocket here, what's in here? Oh, more scissors. I am going to include my little book. That's not gonna fit in there. Well, I probably should just bring an empty folder anyways, so I'll put my pens in there. And then, oh crap. We also have a single wallet, so I gotta get that added real quick. And I think that's all we missed. That's why it does not go in the bag if it's not on the list. So we have 1 wallet. Perfect. So I got my pens in that side pocket, and then I'm also gonna stuff my lint roller in here. Now I think we can tie it up for good. So there's all that is going in my Your Inspirations Burn It bag, of course. And then I'm going to put this pen in there as well. And then I need to bring this book and this sheet, which I will grab a folder for. Awesome. And now I think we are ready to go. So I dropped all the items off at the shop and I did end up getting this super cute panel. How adorable is that? Louie wants to come say hello. Stay tuned for the upcoming videos since Joann's is no longer a thing. There will be no more Joann hauls. And we will be full force into product creation. I'm really excited to make some new products, show you guys the process, and get them posted. If you liked today's video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. If you aren't subscribed, be sure to tap that subscribe button. Also be sure to tap that bell so you get notified every single time we post. I know. If you have any video suggestions, be sure to drop them down in the comments below. And with that, we'll catch you all in the next one. Bye.